What are the pillars? What are the main core beliefs? What is it about? I listened to a guy, Isha Foundation, Sadhguru. That's the only thing I know, but he
Yeah.
explains it.
Maybe
Yeah,
ask a Hindu
he's
can
legit.
explain you.
He's legit. He's more Hindu than most Hindus. So you have read the correct stuff from Sadhguru. Other than that, I can tell you like the idea of God does not exist in Hinduism. The idea of worship does not exist in Hinduism. We do not believe that there is a supreme being up there who will answer our prayers and like stop his plans to give us what we want. That, I mean, even if you actually look at it like that, you know that it's nonsense. So that whole thing does not exist. We know that there is one true source to this whole existence, and that one true source is pretty much experiencing all this existence, which is called Leela of the one true source. And the one true source is called the Brahman. And the Brahman is not a god. It's not sitting up there waiting to fulfill our wishes. The Brahman is the true nature of reality itself. Everybody can perceive the Brahman if they polish their own system to be able to perceive that true knowledge. So the whole point of Hinduism is to polish your own system to such a level that your ego and your personality does not come in the way of true knowledge. That's it. And this act of perception to get to that place where you can actually attain true knowledge, we call it yoga. So that is what Hinduism is. Hinduism is actually the pursuit of attaining yoga. And in Hinduism, we understand that people are not similar. One path will not fit the other person. Like, for example, an engineer cannot be a good artist. And if you take an artist and force him to be an engineer, he would be a shit engineer. So we understand that for different people, there could be different paths that can help them attain the truth. That is why we have 5 different major types of yoga. And in these different types, one tiny fraction of yoga is the yoga of belief or faith, which is what 90% of the world outside consider is Hinduism, which is not true. Like I said, it's a tiny portion of Hinduism and it works for some people. So we let them have their own way. There is a proper science to doing faith. There is a proper science to venerating, not worshipping, by the way, venerating the deities. Deities are basically the different principles of the universe, which is what majority of the people out there think is Hinduism. But like I said, it's just a tiny part. That's it.
What are the other categories? You said there's 5, and faith is one of them. What's the other 4?
The one that I follow is called Jnana Yoga, which is the yoga of knowledge. I gain knowledge, dissect it, try to logic my way to the divine. The third one would be Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is where you perform rituals and, you know, the physical yoga that you see, you know, people doing poses and stuff. That's part of Kriya Yoga. Meditation can also be part of Kriya Yoga. Then there is, what else is there? What are the 5 yogas, Jack baby? My brain is, I think, burnt up from all the cursing.
You know, I'm not educational. I just believe in humanity. That's it. I don't even give a shit about all these things.
Sometimes I see people